Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Limaland. We were fastest in practice, but there's a lot of quick guys here, so it's going to be a fun race. There's only 9 of us here, unfortunately, because they kind of split the lobby in half, but that's alright. We got a lot of good, fast people here. Hopefully we can keep this speed up in qualifying. And as you guys probably see from the title, it is my birthday today. So I always just like to race on my birthday, see if I can get a win. It happens every now and then. It's just nice to have what happens because it feels more special than, which my birthday, I don't really do anything for it. I'm not like, wow, I ran a 1 flat, holy shit. I don't really do anything special on my birthday. It's kind of just another day for me. I just take the day off of work, relax, and try to do some racing. Ran a 1 the first lap, a 2 the second lap. Wow, that was a fast lap. That's the fastest I've ran so far. Before that, I ran a 1:18 in my last practice, and then a 1:81 in the beginning of this one. So we've got some speed here, which is great to see. Hopefully we can keep that up in the race, but we got a couple people left to qualify, so I'll pick it up and we're getting ready to go green. Alright, well, we kept the pole, which is awesome. A lot of fast people here. A lot of guys are in the 1s, even in the 2s, still pretty quick. So hopefully we can keep up this speed for the race. That'd be amazing.
All right, man. Line up on the
because it is kind of tough to pass here. The bottom's gonna get worn out. You're gonna want to move up slightly. We're gonna probably be running the middle for most of the race, I feel like, once it gets worn out in the bottom. I feel like the only way to pass is on the outside of somebody, getting a runoff, holding them down. The main thing. But yeah, I'm turning 26 today. I look like I'm 16, 17 because I'm so damn short and stuff, so. Oh well, it is what it is. I've been the same height since like freshman year of high school, which is short, like 5'3", 5'2", something like that. Always been short my whole life, which is alright. Doesn't bother me. It sucked playing sports for sure, but I still was pretty good at football and basketball because I basically just shot 3s in basketball. Like, I suck at layups, but I could shoot a 3 pretty easily. And then football, I'm really good at catching the ball, so.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Made up for it, regardless, but either way, let's get on to this race. Hopefully we can do pretty well here. Won last week in the limiteds, which was awesome.
Get ready.
See if we can make it 2 in a row, and this field is pretty strong overall.
Hey, car. All right, man. Race cars in.
Had a pretty good start. I try to stay right along those tires for the most part. Let off a little bit getting in and try to keep the car somewhat straight coming off and try to keep the momentum of the car on. Some guys run it a little different than I do. I'm definitely better in 1 and 2 than I am 3 and 4, I feel like. 3 and 4 is a little bit tighter of a corner. 1 and 2 I can kind of just like slide all the way through and get up to the wall. 3 and 4 is a little tighter. I just feel like I lose more time there. You don't want to get too close to that wall going into these corners because a few times I would smack my back end on the wall and it'd really mess up your entrance to the corner. You'd have to run like the middle then. Having a tight race up front, which I kind of figured. I've raced Jesse a few times. He's always been fast. Oh, really sideways there. You can see a line starting to form there in 3 and 4. He got inside of me there.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside.
Still running the middle. He doesn't really have much room to throw a slider.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Definitely getting the runs off the corner on him.
You got 1 inside.
Trying not to run into his back right. Went in way too deep there. I had to really turn it to get in. I wonder what his iRating is. I know I've raced him a few times. I feel like his iRating's around 4K. Like, I don't think it's too much higher than mine at the moment. He was able to make that bottom work for long enough though to get by me. Because he was like trying to throw a weak slider under me, and I just didn't want to run to his back right, so I had to keep like going up higher and higher to not get hit into. I didn't really have the room to try to cross him over either because the 3 was right there behind us. So I was trying to stick to his outside as long as I could. The bottom just had enough grip for him to work down there. I love how smoky and dusty it's getting on these tracks now. These short ones, like, it just looks awesome. Just the feel of it makes it feel like you're at the dirt track in real life, because that's the dust clouds are just so cool. I love it. Sticking with him a little bit, he's kind of pulling away. Limaland's always been like a hard struggle point for me. Not necessarily in the limiteds, but like every other car, it seems like I struggle here. Maybe not the street stocks either, but like the pro late models, the supers, 358s, like everything I feel like I struggle at this track in besides the limiteds and maybe the street stocks. So like this isn't one of my best tracks. I love the way the track races. I just always struggle here, I feel like. Pulled away from 3rd, which is awesome. Don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him, though. We're already past halfway, lap 18. This race goes by so quick, too. These laps go by fast at Limaland. 13.5-second laps consistently. You can see how much the track wears out, though, here, which I do love. I love how much the track changes. I want to try to run what he's running. He's running a little higher, it seems like. But he's keeping the car straighter than I am. That's the main thing. I feel like I'm getting a little too sideways through the corners, and he's just pulling away like that.
10 to go.
See if I can figure something out here. Because this is what I try to do when I'm in races like this, when there's somebody definitely better than me. Like, he must have just messed up in qualifying enough, or I just had a great qualifying lap to where I was in front of him. I feel like it's kind of lucky he started 3rd rather than 2nd. The guy that got 2nd had the same exact time as him. And he ended up starting 3rd, which is actually better for him in that situation, I feel like. But I try to learn off the guys that are better. He's just keeping it straighter. Really just getting that right rear barely in that grip. And it's working perfectly. That's the one thing I feel like I struggle with in the late models a little bit, is the right rear tire placement. Just because, like, I misjudge on how long the car is all the time. That's why I struggle on, like, highline tracks a lot, too. In the 358s, I have really good judgment on those. Those are a little bit shorter. The late models are just a little bit long from what I think it is, I feel like. But I like the late models a ton more than the sprints. I can't run sprints. I'm so bad at those. Definitely some grip a little bit lower off of 2. 3 and 4 just kind of worn out through most of it. Wonder if I can, like, do this and get like a run off the bottom off of 2 or something. Not sure if that's going to be a thing or not. 3 car got passed by the 4. Oh, we're already on the white flag. Holy shit, this race went by so quick. 1 car was definitely the best. He was fast in the beginning and just pulled away as the race went along. He's able to keep the car straighter, but we had a great race. Happy about that. Finishing 2nd. It was a good race.
Tommy really screwed me over in that long turn.
It's over.
Good race, one. Good win.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Good race, man.
I want to go back and see how close we were in those corners. Because I know that we were real close in those corners in the beginning. Because I messed up just enough to let him get under me, and he was able to stick it, and I know he wanted to try to throw a slider because that middle was coming in more than the bottom. The bottom was slowly going away. Because I just slipped up a couple times in the corner. I had a good couple first couple laps. I was running really well down there. Not hitting the tires. That's one thing I do a lot too at this track is hit those tires, but I didn't do it this race, which was good. Where did I start messing up? It was about like 4th, 5th lap, I feel like. It started getting a little slick from everyone running the same line. You can see he's already catching me a little bit there. I think he takes like a shallower entrance than I do, and it works out for him. That's the one thing I need to work on at this track. He went a little higher there. We were about even. But going into 1, I feel like I do better in 1, but people still beat me there. Right there, he got under me. It was definitely slick right there. I was sliding up. Got back by him. He was having really good runs off of 2. I think right here I slipped up real bad. Like, it got so sideways right there. And he had a really good run, and he got under me. I think he wanted to throw a slider. There just wasn't enough room, so I went up the track. I didn't want to get hit by his back right. I think he was trying to do it again. Just went up the track trying to avoid it. Oh, I had more room behind me than I thought. I thought the 3 was a lot closer to us. I was just trying not to run into his back right corner. But he finally got by me there. Somewhat able to stay on his outside. He gave it to me just in case I was there. But right there, he finally got back by me, and I never really got side by side with him again. He was just fast. He was able to get that right rear just where you needed it. But we ran away from 3rd and 4th. Finished 2.5 seconds ahead of them. He slowly just pulled away lap by lap. I think like a 10th or half a 10th a lap. And got out to a 1.1 second lead. Good win by him. He was definitely fast. I need to work on that a little bit here, but finishing 2nd, definitely going to gain a little bit of iRating, which is nice. Being car number 1 and 2, top 1 and 2. 3 and 4 was almost, oh wow. Everyone was almost in the right position besides 3 and 4, and then 6, which is out of place, really. That's really funny. I've never seen a race where everybody finished their car number. I would love to see that one day. It'd be hilarious, but let's go see what kind of iRating we actually ended up getting out of this one. Alright, results are in. Strength of field, 22.09. Pretty good strength of field. He had the fastest lap by 0.01 over me. Nice. He had it the lap after I did, too. He was really fast, though. He's already raced this week. That wasn't the most champ points he got. Gained 34 iRating, though. Back up to 36.60. Wow, he had a lot more iRating than I was expecting. I don't remember his iRating being that high. That's crazy. That's a great iRating, too. Over 6,500 and still gaining. He's definitely up there at iRating. That's why he's so fucking fast. He knows what the hell he's doing. What was the lowest in this one? 1,300. Not too awful, but definitely down there. I'm surprised with the amount of cars that ran in this that we had in the 1,300s in this one. But oh well. Nobody was really like out of line or wrecking, so it was a good race overall. No, not everybody had 0x. The 3 did say the 4 got into him one time, but I guess a couple guys in the back were getting into each other. Didn't really hear much about it though. So either way, good race overall. We didn't run into any lap cars. Everybody was most of the way up to speed, up to 6 gain iRating, so good for them. And then good race overall. Happy with how that went. Led 7 laps. I just slipped up a little bit. He got under me, and he ran just perfect once he got in front of me, able to hit his back right tire right along that cushion. Like, not really a cushion, but right where the grip is at least. And he's another one from Florida too. Nice. I don't ever hardly see many people from Florida on dirt, so cool to see another really high iRated guy in Florida. That's awesome. He's about like 3,000 ahead of me though, so I got some work to do. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.